Feel the bass, let it move your feet. In the dark room, where the beats are deep.
Hello, family and friends. Well, since our last postcard from Montenegro, we have been busy.
Very busy.
We journeyed from Kotor south to Albania, where we'll be for 11 days. It was about a 4-hour bus ride from Kotor just over the border to a city called Shkodër, and about 100 miles took 4 hours because of the 2-lane roads, the slow speed limits, and the mountains. It's crazy.
And why did we have to take a bus?
Because there's no trains.
Yeah.
Buses or cars, and I wouldn't take a rent car across border. Anyway, so then after Shkodër, we took a night in Shkodër. We took a 2-hour shuttle van to Tirana airport and picked up our rent car. Right. We're going to have it for the next number of days. And then what did we do, Tran?
Well, we got in the car and we drove south to Gjirokastër, which is in southern Albania. And how far were we from the Greek border?
Just 18 miles.
Yeah. And actually, when we first got in the car, we weren't really happy about the drive. It was just not kind of a boring drive. But then halfway through it,
started changing.
Scenery changed. Yeah.
Beautiful.
We saw these beautiful mountains.
Beautiful green valleys.
Everything just changed. It was just so beautiful.
So at first we're thinking this is going to be a very long 2 weeks. But then southern Albania, I don't know if it's just being so close to Greece or what it was, but we kind of really liked what we saw down in south in Gjirokastër.
Yeah, and also when we got to the hotel, it's just a beautiful property. And Scott did a YouTube video about it. It's just a gorgeous property on a hill
called the Stone Sky Hotel,
right?
Because it's made of stone.
Right, and so Gjirokastër is known as the City of Stone. It's easy to see why, because everywhere you look, there are cobblestone streets, there are slate roofed houses, right?
But not just slate, very thick slate, very heavy. And I did a video on that too, showing how thick the slate is.
We were just so surprised how is the house holding up these heavy roofs.
Yeah. As I mentioned on the video I did on the looking at the houses, in the U.S. we're lucky to get 20 years with our roofs, but the roofs in Gjirokastër are generational. Yeah. They last for generations.
Exactly. And they're pretty to look at too.
Yeah. So what do we do in Gjirokastër?
We were quite busy actually. We explored the castle. We went on a hike with these amazing views, and then we got Ali Pasha Bridge hike.
Yeah.
And then we got in the car one day and drove to the Blue Eye.
And we had no clue what the Blue Eye was. So what was the Blue Eye?
The Blue Eye is this incredible natural spring that forms a bright turquoise color pool, and really when you're standing there in front of it, it's just even more stunning in person.
The photos.
The photos just don't do justice, right, Scott?
No, not at all.
So our first stop in Albania just really surprised us.
We were hooked.
We love
Gjirokastër called to us.
The hotel
was actually to us because of the service we received at the Stone Sky hotel. The people, the owner, the proprietor was there.
The food was amazing.
Oh, we ate there every night.
We did.
The breakfasts were crazy. But the proprietor, he actually he bought this property 2 years ago. It was just a shell, just a gutted, hundreds-of-year-old stone house, and he redid it. It's really cool.
Well, it was completed in 2023, so we don't know how long he was working on it. Yeah. But yeah, it's a very new, modern property. You look at it and you're just can't help but to fall in love. We didn't want to leave.
I didn't want
It
to
was
leave.
just so relaxing.
Trun kept wanting to go in
And
town to
beautiful.
eat dinner, and I'm like, no, the food's here. It's
Beautiful
great.
scenery.
Beautiful view from the terrace down to the valley. Anyway, so had a great time there.
Yeah. So where
Then-
did we go next?
Well, then we checked out of the hotel and we drove a few hours north to the middle of the country, to the town of Berat, which is called the City of 1,000 Windows.
Mm-hmm.
They're almost identical old Ottoman homes that literally are almost all windows.
Yeah.
It's,
When you look at the pictures, you see why.
it's just kind of bizarre. It's beautiful, but
Yeah.
it's very unique, very unique.
Yeah. Very different.
And also very hilly there. But we were mostly just chilling in Berat. We were doing just some administrative work, and we did visit a winery yesterday, the Kaba Winery, which was absolutely a blast. And I'm going to do a little video about that. But it was started 50 years ago by a gentleman, and his great-granddaughter actually gave us the tasting yesterday.
And
the tour of the wine
And
cellar. But
she
it was just,
spoke just perfect English.
yeah, like an American. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was very, very. I think we just got lucky having her as our host.
So a
because
lot
she
of
made
fun.
the whole experience just even more
We didn't want to leave,
incredible.
but she said we had to leave.
It was very relaxing.
And then in Berat, I worked on our 2026 travel plans. 2026 is shaping up to be really exciting. 10 new countries, one area we've never been to before, and not going to reveal it now, but we'll tell you a little bit later in the year.
Yeah.
But we're kicking this travel game up, and it's going to be pretty cool. We just arrived here in Tirana, the capital of Albania, just about 4 hours
Just
ago,
today, yeah.
and got unpacked, and we'll spend 3 days here. Tonight we're going to meet Bob and Trish, fellow nomads from Houston, of all places, in Texas, and we met them in Couture a week or two ago, and they happened to come to Tirana too. And then we're going to meet for the first time some other nomads. So looking forward to that dinner
Yeah.
tonight.
So we're making new friends all over the world.
Yeah. And then, so what's going on now? You like this food? The Albanian food?
So we've been loving Albanian food. I mean, it's just really a surprise for me because it's an awesome mix of Mediterranean and Balkan flavors. There's a hint of Greek, Turkish, and Italian. So everything is super fresh and lots of fresh herbs. Just really, really, really amazing food.
Mm-hmm.
And while we were at the winery,
Which we love wine,
we try raki.
which is their national spirit
Is a traditional Albanian
drink, and oh my
alcoholic drink.
goodness, it is strong.
So it's produced from fermented fruit,
Distilled
and
fruits.
typically plums and grapes. But
Right.
the one we had was
we had two.
different,
We had
'cause-
one from white grape.
Yeah, that's right, and one they made from green walnuts. Remember?
Yeah, it was.
It was very interesting. I actually didn't drink it. I just kind of had a small sip, and oh my goodness, how much was the alcohol content?
The type that is sold that we had is at least 40% alcohol
It's
content.
very
They say
strong.
homemade can go higher than 80%. And anyway, it's moonshine for all practical purposes.
Exactly.
It is. So we had a couple little sips just to be nice and not offend anybody. But even the hostess there said that she can't take it too much.
But
So
we'll see it again in Turkey because apparently it's also a
Yeah.
big thing in Turkey.
And speaking of Turkey,
Mm-hmm.
on Sunday, today is Thursday. Sunday we head off to Turkey.
That's right.
We are out of Europe, and we'll be flying into Izmir, which is on the western coast, and renting a car. We're gonna have a car for 9 days. We'll be in Turkey for a month. We'll have a car for 9 days, and then we're going to drive east along the turquoise coast, or they also call it the Turquoise Riviera. there in Turkey. It's along the Mediterranean Sea, so really excited about that. We have a number of towns and cities we're staying in right there on the coast.
That's gonna be awesome.
And then we're going to finally arrive, still on the coast, Antalya, and we're going to drop off the rent car and fly from Antalya to the region of Cappadocia. And that is almost surreal if you happen to look up Cappadocia.
Yeah, all the hot air balloons.
Did you say you want? We said we weren't going to do it because
we've done it before.
We've done it in Napa.
We did it in Napa.
I'm a real tight accountant. Didn't want to spend the money.
I think I'm gonna be talking Scott into
$350 a person.
It's okay. It's just money.
Okay. So we'll be in Cappadocia region for a week or so, and then we're flying to Istanbul for about a week. So we're looking forward to Turkey, and so our next Friday postcard will be from Fethiye, Turkey, which is a coastal town in the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
So maybe
very popular with expats.
Expats, exactly. So anyway, having a great time. I failed to mention that right now we're on our balcony here, as you probably can see.
Hotel, yes.
So you might hear the daily noises of people living around us here. So
it's a very sunny day here,
yeah.
But it feels nice. It's like in the 80s.
It is. So hope everyone is doing well, wherever you're listening or watching us from. And
yes.
so until then, we'll keep following the sun. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.